Echo, you're up now, buddy boy.
It's going to be cold out. I don't know if anybody's...
I did mention that, yeah. I said something about it being cold. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 23, though, the high. So it's about as warm as it's going to be for about a week. So,
that's fine. Get out to Hockey
20s.
Day in Hastings anyway. It's beautiful.
What time will that be?
It's going to be all weekend, all week
the time.
here.
Yeah, all the time.
Did you guys miss it?
There's going to be a celebrity game tonight, a charity game.
Oh,
tonight.
who's in that?
Some guy named Parrish and a bunch of other guys.
Oh, boy.
hello.
No, I have to go.
Are you ready for that?
Mauer's going to be playing in it.
What?
Parisi's
Should
in
have
it.
led with that. Joe Mauer's playing it? No offense to you.
What, really?
That guy's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Really?
He's a Hall of Famer. I mean, lead with Mauer.
Yeah.
but he's Mark Parrish.
That's kind of my joke.
But Parisi, you, Mauer. That's awesome.
Yeah, Tafe, Paulie Martin, bunch of guys. I've got a list here, guys. But yeah, come on out. We're playing tonight.
You know who else is going to be there? Paul River Falls.
Wow.
Yeah. And Will Smith and Keenan Thompson.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Keenan and Will
Thompson.
Smith.
Happy birthday.
Starting at center, I
And
believe.
Dustin Bufflin, Taylor Chorney, Nate Prosser,
Right?
Jake
All
Gardner.
those guys, too. I mentioned them, I thought.
Ryan Carter.
Yeah, exactly right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
League
can I
Park
please
play
have your
after.
attention?
Dusty.
I've
Wes
just
Walls.
been handed an urgent
Lucy
and
Schools.
horrifying news story.
Draw-
And I
Drew
need
P.
all of
Wiener.
you to stop what you're doing and listen.
If you're watching the stream, KFAN.com/watch, the breaking news is Parker Fox is going to play for the University of River Falls next year. He is
Let's go.
wearing
Wow.
the River Falls red.
It's
Currently
happening.
seeking eligibility.
Yep.
Any good lawyers around?
Is this
can
for
help me.
football or basketball?
Wherever they take me. I'm actually
okay.
want to transition, yeah.
Okay.
You need an X receiver?
We'll figure it out.
All right, cool.
I'll call you.
Okay. I can put on 100 pounds, too, and play tight end. So you tell me whatever works
Did you
best for your
ever play
outfit.
football growing up?
I played it all the way up till sophomore year. So then I broke my hand my last game of sophomore year.
course you did.
I was like, I'm a basketball player anyways, so I'm gonna focus on that.
Parker is Samuel L. Jackson from Unbreakable. You just can't keep him.
It was like the last play of my last ever football game. I went for a tackle, put my hand on a shoulder pad, and then one of my linebacker teammates came in with the helmet and just crunched my hand between shoulder pad and helmet. And coaches, that's
the
recipe
classic
for disaster.
handbrake
Yeah.
story.
That'll do it.
Football. Terrible.
So
That'll do it.
I was like, I'm gonna just play basketball. I'm 6'8", 200 pounds. I don't really have the size for football. So
That's a huge bitch.
yeah.
That's like a guard in the NBA.
I know, right? Exactly. That's like what LaMelo Ball is. It's crazy the way the NBA is kind of adjusted to that. But yeah, I loved it. I love football. Played my whole life. Played growing up. So this is pretty cool to have you in here, Coach. This is awesome.
And by the way, the coach he's talking about is Matt Walker, our friend, the head coach of the national champion UW River Falls Falcons. And
right.
thanks for coming in, man. We appreciate it very much.
This is amazing.
Yeah,
It's cool.
So you were just talking to me a little bit out in the hall out there about your, I guess you would call it coaching tree, because you've either played with, gone to college with, or coached some really big wigs in a lot of different sports. Can you break down some of those for us?
Yeah, who are we talking? So I heard you guys on the Brad Stevens connection.
Yeah, saw him at Hooters once.
Yeah, I was telling Trent on the way here that he's the most surprising guy you'd ever. Brad was always smarter than all of us and way more mature. And what an incredible! He's an amazing human.
Yeah.
He's a way better human than I am. And I always thought that. But yeah, he was from Zionsville, right outside Indianapolis.
Sure.
And we were playing. We kind of knew each other. We played against each other a lot. Crawfordsville and Zionsville are near each other, but. Played basketball against each other a lot. And then our senior years, we were actually playing against each other. We're kind of finalized that we were going to go to DePaul, and he was going for basketball. I was going for football, baseball. And by the time the game was over, we decided we're doing it, and we're going to be roommates, and our families met there. But I think the story was we were boxing oneing him, and I was the chaser. He's a great player. And I held him to 32 in the boxing one.
Nice work.
Awesome.
Yeah. But I think I missed a last second shot to win that game. I think they beat us. I think it actually was close, even though he dominated the game.
Did you break your hand like Parker?
Nope. I was clean out of that one. But then we were talking. Joe Shane is the GM of the New York Giants, getting a lot of publicity. It can be good or bad. Joe's a great dude, but Joe's an Elkhart, Indiana kid near where you were.
Wow, yeah, not
and
far, yeah.
played for me at DePaul, and incredible. Started just as a scout, I think, with the Panthers and the Dolphins and the Bills, and now all the way up to the GM of the Giants.
And he played for you at DePaul.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow.
And then, Javar Gillette is the head strength and conditioning coordinator for, I don't know his exact title, but that's what he does for the Timberwolves here in town. And unbelievable. Played baseball for me, actually. Played baseball for me. He's my first baseman, a Chicago kid. Matt Klein's a scout with the Brewers, played baseball for me. Jamarcus Shepard's the head coach now at Oregon State. He was the co-C at Alabama. He played I was the wide receiver coach, wasn't the head coach, but he played wide receiver for me at DePaul. Yeah.
Cool.
It's been quite a little run with DePaul guys.
Look at you.
That's sweet.
Yeah, they're all making like $1 million more than I am. But yeah. I think they trade to do what I get to do every day and not deal with the messes they deal with.
I can't imagine being the president of basketball operations.
Well, you get paid
you hate basketball.
$8 million a year to
it's
do
a
it.
big paycheck.
You have to watch basketball, though, dude.
It's funny, Brad. So whenever the Celtics come to town to play the Timberwolves, I'd go over and we have dinner and stuff. And he didn't always travel the team, but when he was coaching, he did, and then he became the GM. Well, our first round playoff game against Chapman, I guess it seems ages ago now. He gets hold of me that week. He said, we're in town the Saturday. We played Timberwolves that Saturday night, whenever that was back in November. And he goes, I'm going to come to the game during the day. So he came to our first round playoff game during the day and then went to the basketball game that night. And then we're in the national championship. Like 10 or 15 of our college crew that we ran with all came to the game. And I didn't know if he was going to come. And he sends a picture of him and his wife, Tracy, on the airplane the day of the game to my wife and I. Said, not going to miss it, on our way.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So as he was in the stands
cool.
with all the college buddies.
And where was that game?
Canton. That
was at Canton.
Yeah.
That's right. Chris said that earlier. Canton.
Yeah.
That's
Great
pretty cool.
spot.
That's
Man,
unbelievable.
It's so cool, man.
So, it rotates the sites and whoever has the bid that year. I feel so blessed it was in Canton.
It was freezing, though, dude.
It was freezing, but God, it was like tropical for us because it was 20.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, right. Well, you're getting all the buttons, man.
God, this is great.
Any requests for buttons?
I want it to happen naturally, organically. I wouldn't want to, ask. I wouldn't I wouldn't want to say like, oh, I'd love to do initials on Friday.
I mean, we can make that happen at some point as well.
That seems pushy.
The fact that you're here on a Wednesday and not a Friday is specifically because Chad Abbott booked you, our boss.
Yes, correct.
Because if we had booked you, you'd definitely have been here on a Friday.
Yes, because I am convinced that this show only is on Fridays. Yeah. My boss tells me all the time that there are shows Monday through Thursday.
Well, if you guys ever need a fill-in and can tell me 43 minutes ahead of time,
we can make it happen.
I'm here.
Deal.
Awesome.
Deal.
That's really
that'd be great.
Are you good at it? Do you think you'd be at least competitive?
I think I could be competitive.
All right.
There's times where I'm tallying myself as we go. I'm in the mix some days.
All right.
You got to bring that confident energy in, because I've only played it once, and I've been playing it my whole life on the radio and in the car. And my first time ever playing, I got the first one right. And I felt so good. I was like, this is exactly what I do in the car, the whole bit. And then I went blank for the rest. I went over for the next 11.
I have to admit, so I don't know if this bores you guys, but so on Friday, normally it's the 7:15 to 7:45 where I'm taking the kids to school, but the initials is later, obviously, and that's the one day in season where we kind of take a break and come in later in the day. The hay is in the barn, as you would say. So we let the staff come in later. So I sit usually in the parking lot during initials before I'm coming into the office. And my strategy is as soon as I get them, I start writing down things that pop in my head that they could be. Is that what you guys do? You have that strategy?
Some people work for me.
I used to, yeah. I don't like doing it anymore.
Got you.
Keep your mind clear.
Yep.
It's like whatever scratch piece of paper's usually like a McDonald's receipt or something. I'm writing down like, ooh, I think this could be one of this. Okay.
Yep.
But that's a strategy.
Some people do that.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I did a couple, and then it's like sometimes you hyperfixate on those ones, and then you're missing, you're missing the other ones, and
because there's times where I'm like, this should have been one. You screwed up. Like,
It's his fault. He screws up.
Exactly. And then you start to get to know him, and where his brain goes, where he's like trying to get you to one word where it's actually the other word, but it's the same. So it's tough.
See, you've been here for what, 45 minutes? The first 43 minutes, Chad Abbott was like, this radio is just fantastic. The last 2 minutes, he hates. He's hated this. So he's like, why did I book this guy at all? No, we'll do that sometime. Pablo Lopez of the Twins in 2 days. I'm super pumped for that. I've heard he's a super nice guy, and my sources say he might be sneaky good at this game as well. So we'll find out.
Let's go.
And we've never met him, so he'll be here almost exactly right now, 7:16-ish or so on Friday.
Coach, you mentioned that you've gotten calls about players, and I'm sure that happens all the time. Have you gotten calls about you?
Ooh, good question.
Good question.
I'm an honest. I take pride in being super honest person. Yeah. I've had some. I'm not trying to get out of River Falls. We got something so special. I think we can win it all again next year. We got such a good team coming back, and so it's you're going to get the standard answer here. But I'm not actively trying to get out of River Falls. I have gotten some phone calls, but it's got to be a life-changing thing. It's got to be something where my players and administration and these people that have backed me for 15 years would understand me taking. I'm not going to just jump to anything.
Right.
But yeah, the phone's been ringing pretty good.
This may surprise you, but Sauce and I both have all of our eligibility left.
Yeah. I have to get in. I don't know if River Falls would accept me, but I have to get in. Yeah.
We can
eligible.
We can help you.
Yeah.
Some appeal letters and letters of
I
recommendation.
can't see out of my right eye, and my left knee has been replaced, but other than that, I'm great.
We'll put you on the left side.
Yeah. I'm almost back to my high school weight.
I'll text you guys.
We're going to need a bigger helmet.
I like to sit on the bench
With the hot chocolate.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, you could be famously the end guard in tackles, right? You sit on the end of the bench and guard the water and tackle anyone that tries to take it. There you
That's
go.
exactly right.
I want the fans to come at Sauce the way he comes at people. Whoa. I want the fans to get as angry at Sauce as the way Sauce gets angry at our Vikings team and have that same animosity. So, Sauce, you better have some thick skin. I know you do, but
He's terrible.
Oh, yeah. I tweet that a lot. Yeah, as long as I can sit on the bench with my phone, I'm in.
You can do whatever you want.
Appreciate that.
So, what is your conference? What is your division, such like that?
Yeah, we're in the Wisconsin League. I don't think anyone argues it's the best league in the country. It's really unique. Whitewater's had an historical run with national championships. La Crosse had a run in the 90s with national championships. Platteville won the league last year. Oshkosh has been to the national title, within 10 years ago. So, yeah, there's no, the Badgers are the only Division I football school in the state. It's great football, and then they're the only scholarship school. So, a lot of, I say scholarship caliber kids are walking around. Being a state school, our total price tag is driven down enough to where I can win head to head against Division IIs and partial scholarship FCSs in recruiting. It's at the top end of the class. I'm really recruiting more against the Division II world and our league. Against St. John's and Bethel a little bit over here, but not really anybody else in this side of the river. But
And you guys don't travel all too far then?
No, our Minnesota kids get in-state tuition with us. We call it reciprocity tuition. It's I say we charge them a few $100 to be Vikings fans and still get into our school for in-state tuition. But, everyone's looking for new pockets these days in recruiting. Chicago's a nice answer for a lot of our league, but we're the only ones with the airport that work. We're 28 miles away and can.
You guys have reciprocity with Illinois as well?
No, we have what's called Midwest Exchange with some of the Midwest states that it still is at a reduced cost. So it's a really good deal. It's barely over $20,000 for total cost, which is almost unheard of in the 4-year traditional journey these days. But we go to Arizona with the airport. We have double-digit kids from Arizona on our team. And
what percentage of your team is from Wisconsin, though?
We're like dead center, 45-45, Minnesota, Wisconsin, and kind of 10% this out-of-state group. So, our Packer Viking days are interesting.
I'm sure.
And I have no skin. Like, I'm an Indianapolis. I was actually a Dolphins fan because I love Dan Marino more than life itself. Right. But then I was the bandwagon Peyton Manning era with the Colts.
Yeah. We didn't have the Colts when we were growing up, though. I'm a little older than you. I'm 6 years older than you, I think. I'm 55. How old are you?
I'm 48.
I'm a little bit older than I thought then. Just like always. But we didn't have the Colts when I was growing up. I was a Bengals fan,
Yeah. Remember the fame? They just left in the middle of the night from Baltimore to head over.
How about that?
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Crazy stuff. we were obviously talking about traveling. What about, like, you guys obviously have to travel by bus. You don't have to travel too far, at least when you're not in the playoffs yet, right?
Yeah. What the Whitewater, Platteville, Oshkosh, they're all about 4 hours.
Yeah.
It's our longest trips. And then we were so lucky, I don't pretend things didn't fall in place for us in this playoff run. We're the college football playoffs at our level is a lot like the college basketball. There's 4 quadrants it's 40 teams instead of 64 with some buys, but we're the 2 seed in our quadrant. The 1 seed lost round 1, which gave us home field advantage the rest of the way. The 1 seed in the quadrant above us, which is who we would filter to for the semifinal, they lost. And we were higher ranked than the other 2 seeds. So we had home field advantage the entire way to the national championship. Wow. So we hosted 4 home playoff games in this run.
That's awesome.
Wow. That helps.
And our home atmospheres are.
Oh, you guys are known for that.
I was gonna
bananas.
say.
Yeah.
It's bananas at our place.
That's
Incredible.
awesome. Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man. What a season. And now you get to do it all again.
Here, I got to get back to work here. So this media tour has been something. I got to get back to work. Recruit a kid again here.
Well, hey, if you want to play, they can reach out to you. They're listening. We got some great players listening to us right now. They want to reach out to you.
This is our hotbed. This Minneapolis series has been unbelievable for us.
All right, Sauce will do sports. When we come back, we can talk a little football as well. The AFC and NFC title games just a handful of days away.
I want you to say some controversial things about J.J. McCarthy, too. Could you work that up for me, please?
Sauce or Matt?
Talking to me?
Oh, you want Matt to just rip J.J. McCarthy?
Not rip. I want him to be controversial.
Oh, controversial.
I think he's ultra talented. It hasn't gone his way.
Yeah.
Be patient, right? I got to say that. Be patient.
Love it. Okay, there you go. Good.
Amen.
All right.
Happy birthday, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right, Sauce will walk us through sports after this. Matt Walker, the coach of the champion D3 football squad from River Falls, is here. Parker Fox is here. Mark Parrish is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
The Fan.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. Cast of thousands over there. Mark Parrish, Parker Fox.
Hi.
Head football coach of the UW River Falls Falcons, national champions. Matt Walker, our new friend, is in studio with us as well. Saucy's over here with me, and Corey's over there. Cast of thousands, as I said, and it's time for some sports.
It's time for Fan 5 on the Power Trip, presented by All Around, your TimberTech deck building contractor.
Thanks, All Around.
The Minnesota Timberwolves lost as a 10.5-point favorite to the awful Jazz, 127-122 for their 3rd straight loss. Ant had 38 in the loss. They battle the Bulls tomorrow night at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, they're finally back home, which is helpful. 4-game road trip. I was talking with Paul Allen about this. Is you got to go get 2 or 3. You're playing some good teams, but Utah's terrible, so that's kind of an unexcusable loss. Anthony Edwards played well, but you got to have everybody show up last game of the road trip, and now you're back home. You get Chicago and Golden State for a couple of home ones, so hopefully they bounce back, but losing 3 on the road, that's tough.
Blew a big lead, too. I think they had something like an 11 or 12-point lead in the fourth, and something called Keontae George had a career-high 43 for Utah.
Yeah,
43.
He's been hooping. People were actually kind of on him. They thought he was point shaving because, he was turning the ball over early in the season, random little turnovers. And over the last 3-4 weeks, he's been playing at an all-star level. 43 points last night. He goes 15 for 28 from the field. So a young guy who's gotten an opportunity in Utah. They're not very good, so he gets to get the shots up. And they got some other pieces, too, with Ace Bailey, who was at Rutgers last year. I got to play against him. Yeah, he's phenomenal. Oh, my goodness, he just killed it. I remember I got an isolation against him last year, and he looked at me and just, smirked and then hit a step-back 3. And I was like, oh, God, this is going to be a long night. So, yeah, one of those deals. But, no, Wolves back home, so hopefully they can find a way. They've had Chicago's number. And Golden State, Jimmy Butler just tore his ACL, so they're kind of struggling as well. So 3 home ones. Let's try to get all 3 of those.
How about the latest rumor, Parker, that Karl Anthony Towns is going to be traded in a salary dump?
Yeah, can you believe that?
Let's take him.
I mean, yeah, I would love him back here. I don't know if we'd be able to take on that contract. They're just going to move on. I just don't get that, Sauce. It doesn't make sense to me, especially with the chances that New York has this year. The East is wide open. Besides the Cavaliers, I feel like they're the favorites. So I don't know. That one doesn't make sense to me. I understand they have a lot of guys. They have to pay a lot of money. But I just don't understand when Cat's a 7-footer that shoots the 3 ball at 45%, why you want to move on from him. So
I think they're like dead last or one of the worst defensive teams in the league.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, let's not forget Brad Stevens and the Boston Celtics, because they're doing this without Tatum as well.
That's true, and he's
kicking ass.
He says he wants to come back and play at the end of the season here. I don't know how realistic that truly is, but there's been videos surfaced of him, dunking and going through workouts and the whole bit. And now that's a whole different beast than being out on the court and everything. And I'm sure Brad's sitting there in a position like, this is my superstar. We don't want to just let him go out there and re-hurt himself. But yeah, the Celtics are a sneaky little team. Jaylen Brown's been holding it down over there.
The Wild lost 4-3 to the Canadiens. Montreal scored with like 15 seconds left in the game. Your Wild hosts the Red Wings tomorrow, Perry, at 8:30.
Yeah. It's time for the Hockey Minute with Mark Parrish, brought to you by St. Cloud State University.
Come on, Perry.
Let's go.
Go Huskies. Yes, tough one last night. It was a good road trip, though, for the Wild. Obviously, they win 2 of 3. Would have been nice to get the sweep last night in Montreal. Montreal caught them with a little bit tired legs early. The Wild were able to battle back. Tarasenko, Vladimir Tarasenko got a couple, so the depth's still chipping in. Volstead looked good. Unfortunately, Cole Caulfield, the absolute sniper from Wisconsin, buried his 25th of the year. Just got loose with that 15 seconds left. But hey, you get 2 or 3 on the road. That's a great road trip. Come on back home, get some home cooking, and start winning at home.
That's my man.
Remember when St. Cloud State had a football team?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, actually.
Good times.
That was
That's a great stadium, man.
right here.
Good.
What happened to it?
Well,
They all went to River Falls.
Greener pastures.
College budget cuts.
Yep.
It is unfortunate, huh?
Yeah, why not?
Too bad.
Yeah, that was too bad.
Hate to see it happen.
Todd Bauman, right? Went to St. Cloud
Absolutely,
State.
yeah. He was there when I was there. At least a lot. He threw the ball so hard.
Yeah, he could sling it.
Just a cannon. Just pick those D apart and then.
So it's always tough when those kind of schools don't work because it's like hour and a half from the city. Like you can recruit all this, talent from the city, and
Well, they got rid
Advantage
of
Matt Walker.
that's right.
They got rid of
River
homecoming
Falls.
because one homecoming got really rowdy one year, and they got rid of the homecoming football game, and that didn't help either.
No.
What? People partied in St. Cloud?
Yeah, can you believe it?
Shocker. That's unbelievable.
Just shocked.
Paris,
To
you
be-
didn't do that.
To be fair, it was borderline riety.
Righty.
There were couches burning and all that, but
Yeah.
How to sleep.
Great song.
That was just an average weekend.
Well, the rugby party every year too used to be insane.
Rugby party.
Rugby party out of the. It was just out of the
Mr.
field,
Rogers.
somebody's field,
Oh,
just
no.
a ton of kegs.
Do they burn couches?
I don't remember.
There's Tommy.
Fair enough.
How many colleges in the Midwest have rugby teams? Almost none?
So
I wonder if St. Cloud State
I
even
know,
did. Maybe somebody just lied to you. They did?
Well, it might have been. I mean, I don't know if it was the official like St. Cloud, like
Like a
interview
club team or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
The Gopher men's basketball team, Parker, lost 82-74 to the Ohio State University. They've lost 4 straight. They're 10-9. Believe it or not, they only have 12 games left in the regular season. They battle 7th-ranked Nebraska on Saturday.
Our guy Freddie Hoiberg, right?
Yeah.
7th ranked Nebraska. Look at the mayor, Freddie Hoiberg. But overtime last night.
Yeah, and it only gets more difficult. You got to play Nebraska, who saw the top 10 team in the nation, and then you got to go to Wisconsin, who just beat you on your home court. So the toughness of the Big Ten, it's unbelievable every night in, night out. And this is the time of the year where refs start, putting their whistle in their pockets a little bit, and it gets a little bit more physical, and you get more bumps and bruises. And the Gophers are in a situation where they only have a 7-man rotation. They really only want to play 5 guys. So you're talking about your 5 guys is the best. Those Cajun fries.
Tommy's suing them for false advertising.
Oh yeah, Tommy went in there and was like, "Where are the guys at?"
Yeah, what? I don't want food.
Yes, he does.
The NFL Final Four is set.
Hey, can we go back for 1 second? I just want to keep stacking this exact same take for the last hour.
Please.
Matt Walker, check this out. Freddie Hoiberg at Nebraska, right?
Yep.
Year 1, 7-25. Year 2, 7-20. Year 3, 10-22. Now he's 18-0.
Unbelievable.
Right?
patience.
He probably shouldn't have survived, right?
I'm surprised he did.
I know, but look, I love Freddie. He's such a great dude. He's always been super nice. 18-0, and what are they? 7th? Is that what you said, Sauce?
Yeah.
7th ranked team in the country.
Yes, 7th.
I think too. There's part of it. Like if I'm not saying this about me and again preaching here, but if you're a good person and a good guy and have good energy, it seems that's what he seems like.
Yeah,
like, it seems like it buys you some flexibility. I like to think I'm easy to work with and bring something to the table. Because it's a profession of wackos at times, right? I feel like a normal dude in a profession of wackos at times, for sure.
Oh yeah,
but I think it buys you some leeway.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good for
Corey.
you, man. Yes, sir.
You know who else is a nice guy? 6-4, 2025, JJ McCarthy.
Nice
Can you
guy.
imagine what we're going to get in 26, 27?
So you're preaching patience with JJ. Is that
Just
what you're
more
saying?
patience.
Is 9 a nice guy?
No.
Okay.
He's a bad.
Okay, calm down.
boy, Zach.
Zach, everybody take a
Not
deep
a
breath.
bad boy.
We're all right. We're okay.
Take a deep
We're okay.
We're okay.
We're okay.
We're all right. Everybody be good.
Everybody get back on the rails.
No, Hoiberg is excellent, and you're right, Corey. He really struggled, and I think they were ready to move on. And now you see the change they've made, and those Nebraska fans are crazy. Like they are some of the craziest fans in the country. They got it rolling, and it'd be fun to see Nebraska in like a Sweet 16 or a Final Four, like Freddie Hoiberg back on the big stage.
Yeah.
That'd be excellent.
Hey, Parker,
Medved versus Hoiberg.
There you go.
Let's go.
who's the best team in college basketball? Maybe not the number 1 ranked team, but is there like a Florida this year?
No, there isn't. There isn't a Florida who's just going to overwhelm you with their depth. I really love Iowa State. They went into Purdue and beat them by almost 30 points. And I know this is biased because Taylor's brother plays for Iowa State, but they have all the pieces. I think, as you guys know, once you look at the March Madness kind of situation, you have to have a really good lead guard. And Taman Lipsey is a lead guard that's as good as they come in the country. And then you got to have a front court. They got a kid in Jefferson who's absolutely excellent. And then they have this kid off the bench. He's a French guard. He's going to be a top 15 pick in the NBA draft. And Torre, people don't really know about him.
Coming off the bench,
yeah. So they have
all potential,
and they have a lot of depth. I think they're number 2 or 3 in the country right now, playing in the Big 12. So that's a tough conference. You always have to look at Purdue, but they never seem to finish it off. I got Iowa State this year, and maybe that's biased, so I can go to the Final Four as well. But who knows?
Hey, Matt Walker.
Yep.
Do you remember what it was like to be young and have all that memory like that? I mean, Parker's just going crazy over there.
I'm sitting next to him. I'm marveled at how good a job he's doing.
He's doing television for hockey. This
I'm
weekend.
excited.
Wow.
So
how is that a thing?
Awesome, Parker.
I think it comes from my fiance a little bit, but no. So my fiance Taylor Heisey, women's hockey player, and I'm doing my first ever like official hockey kind of commentary this weekend. Never done it before. Always been a basketball guy. So people that are watching hockey to Minnesota, have some patience with me. I'm gonna mess some things up. Perry, I just asked Taylor. I said, "What's the half wall yesterday?" So we're learning a couple things here and there. You're gonna be my emergency contact
I
for
like
sure.
it. I'm there for
I
you,
have some
buddy.
pills
You're
for
gonna
that,
kick
brother.
ass.
Yeah, what do you got?
One of the things I feel the most fortunate about moving here, because this became home and I grew up my entire life in Indiana. There's not much hockey, right?
Yeah.
Again, the Indianapolis Ice was the feeder
just
for the
Chris.
Blackhawks for a while, and I do some of that, but no hockey. I move up here and to become a part of hockey club. My daughter was just a youngster when we got up here. My oldest, and she went right into hockey. Played high school hockey. Was an all-state player for the Fusion. Played in the state title game. And,
Whoa!
And my son now's playing. We our bantam team took one on the chin over in Minnesota last night against St. Mary Point. But it's so fun to be a part of this hockey culture. And then at our place, our women's hockey team is back-to-back national champions and ranked number 1 again.
Wow!
You know that?
They're unbelievable.
Great hockey, and it's an amazing hockey town. Our arena is we've lucked out. We've hosted the last 2. It's such a great arena. We've hosted the last 2, and we've won the last 2 national championships on home ice. Unbelievable.
awesome.
I'm thinking I'm moving to River Falls.
Let's go.
Nobody knows hockey like the state of Minnesota, and here to prove it, here to explain the half wall, is the fan Paul Meat Sauce Lambert.
Is the half wall the wall behind the goalie? Like you play it off the half wall where you can like kind of shoot it and it'll roll around?
That's the back wall.
Is the half wall the side wall?
You're getting
Where
there.
on the side?
Like right by where the players sit?
I mean, that's
the bench.
That's the bench, and kind of center ice area more, neutral zone.
You know the badge sauce.
You're getting close.
Can I?
I'm sorry, Mike Madonna and Basil McRae.
You're warming up.
Hey, can I guess? And I don't know. Can I guess?
We were thinking about
Mighty Ducks right there. I'm going to guess.
Mighty Ducks. Basil.
I'm admitting I don't know, but I'm going to guess.
Give us your educated.
I'm going to guess it's halfway between both ends. It's the wall that's at the halfway point.
That is close.
I had no idea.
That is close.
Is it
what the
closer,
hell-
is
what
it
the
closer than behind the goalie?
Yes,
the hell is
you
it?
have no idea. The half wall is between the goal line and the blue line.
There you go. Yeah. There you
You're on
go.
the half wall on the power
That's where the
play. and you
breakout
guys,
starts.
Yep. Wingers are on the half wall. So yeah, it's you were on the right track, Corey.
Got it.
I
like
like
your
sauce in a way.
Thank you, Zach.
Sauce was getting there.
Because it was halfway between the things that he said.
Thank you. Cool.
So yeah, you're gonna say some half wall nonsense on the broadcast, but you'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll be
you
all
got
right.
it. You got it.
It's exciting, man.
You're gonna kick
What game
ass,
are you doing?
buddy.
We're doing 9:30 a.m. We got Hastings girls versus Park Cottage Grove girls, and then 4:30 p.m. we got St. Thomas Academy versus Rock Ridge, which is Virginia, Mountain View, Evelyn, all those kind of
Maddie
teams.
Niskanen,
Yeah, Niskanen's the head coach up there,
old
and
Dallas Star teammate.
yeah, I told him your story about the
half wall?
not the half wall. They pimped out his old Toyota Camry,
it was-
and some good memories came from that.
Yeah. Who are you doing the games with?
The Hastings girls game.
So
Yeah,
our athletic director, Crystal Lanning, that I mentioned, her daughter's the goalie for the Hastings girls team.
that's awesome. I think they have a commit too, maybe a River Falls commit in there or something.
Yeah, that's
but
correct.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Awesome.
We got
Who's
some River Falls
Who's
pride
the
in the
lead
house.
box on those games?
We got Kartsy's going to be there, and then I think LaPanta's doing some as well.
That's pretty cool,
Gordy's
man.
around too, so it'll be
Look at
fun.
you.
All
That'll
my
be great, dude.
all my hockey guys. I'm fired up.
Jack of all
Love it.
trades,
Attaboy,
Parker
Parker.
Fox.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Look how hard you work, man. God, what's that like?
Yep.
You tear some ACLs, but it ends up being all right.
All right, Vikings news when we come back. We'll kind of turn it into NFL news because there's some NFL news. We can get Matt Walker's take on the two games this weekend as well. Matt Walker of River Falls is here. Mark Parrish, Parker Fox. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
Hey, everybody. Power Trip Morning Show. Here we are. And again, time for some Vikings. We're going to talk some football with the Division III college football national champion head coach of the UW River Falls Falcons. Our friend Matt Walker's in studio.
And, hey, Hawk.
Yeah, you got something else for me, buddy?
Yeah, it's a wild Wednesday here
It's
on
what?
KFAN. It's a wild Wednesday.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Let's get crazy.
We're taking your talkbacks all day long. Use the talkback feature in the iHeartRadio app and tell us who on the Wild is due for a breakout game. Winners will be selected all day for Wild versus Red Wing tickets tomorrow. All the details at KFAN.com. Keyword contest.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, caller.
Kirill Kaprizov.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's a good bet.
Just send the tickets via whatever.
Pat Kessler, do you have a
Instagram
guess?
Chad Abbott.
No,
I doubt it.
He's not on the team.
How do you skate with drop foot?
I don't think you can.
it's a goalie.
Any other guesses, Kessler?
Guardsy.
No, although he probably has played for every team.
Probably has, yeah. Anybody else?
Did Guardsy ever play tennis at River Falls?
Yeah, he probably did.
He probably did.
You're going to go to the 8:30 puck drop versus the Red Wings, Corey?
When is that, Thursday?
Thursday, yeah.
I mean, my car is going to be in the driveway, freezing. So I doubt it'll start. I probably won't be able to get there.
You can go to the Frost game tonight at 6 p.m.
That's
I go to the
game he
Frost
plays
game.
every-
Yeah, you beat me to it. I play that game every morning. Played it this morning. It was freaking cold.
It's time for Vikings.
Yeah,
News on
thank
the
you,
Power
Radco.
Trip, presented by
The Truck Accessory Pro Store.
All right, we led with this a couple hours ago. This is like kind of minor news now, but it's technically an update. The Florida state attorney dropped the charges against Jordan Addison for trespassing at the casino. Technically, I guess at the Noodle Bar at the Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino near Tampa. So wouldn't leave the bar. We still don't know why. And then didn't want to quite leave the casino and had to be redirected multiple times. But charges dropped, so no harm, no foul there. Shout out to Sandra Bullock in the movie Gravity. Addison's agent last week said he was weighing options about filing a lawsuit over false arrest, but maybe that just goes away now too. Who knows? So I would assume, and if you assume, you make an ass out of Uma Thurman, but if you assume that this is all over with, my guess is the Vikings don't punish him. The Vikings just move on. But I still would argue the same thing when this came out, that even though it sounds like it's much ado about nothing now, it is still another head scratcher where you're like, is this the guy we want to give a lot of money to? Because they have to make a decision about, do we sign him to a long-term extension? Do we give him a whole bunch of money, or do we trade him? Do we just let him go after his 4th year? What do we do with Jordan Addison?
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing Coach was talking about. It's like doing the right thing, being a good person. Like it's gonna help you. And he's put himself now in positions over and over again. And not saying he's a bad person, but he's not doing the right thing. You don't show up to, walk through or whatever it is, and you get in trouble. Like you're going to have consequences for those things. So
what do you do, Coach?
Yeah. What do you do with Jordan
Coach?
Addison?
Yeah, what do you do?
Boy, it's a hard one because the same people that are going to question you on guys making mistakes are the same ones that want you to beat the Bears and the Packers, and these good players help you beat them, right? It's such a hard thing to deal with. I can't imagine at the professional level. I got a little bit more of a tighter grip on guys, and the freshmen are still scared of me. I can't imagine professional sports. These guys are, the money they're making, and it's their life. It's their job. Oh God, I don't know. I'm nervous to give an answer here.
Well, you're getting all these calls from the Tennessee Titans, so you better figure it out. That's all I'm saying.
You got this whole group of people that help you with these crisis management situations. In these situations occur, but. God, he's such a good player, right? My God, good. He's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
Sauce, what do you do?
I think you trade him, and I think you find another wide receiver. I don't know if the contracts work or whatever, but like somebody like an A.J. Brown who's arguing with his coach in the middle of a playoff game.
I'd rather have Jordan than A.J. Brown.
Yeah, what?
My gosh.
But somebody like that. But I just think that you're not going to pay him. You took him, 23rd overall? You'd probably like to get something for him, and as we brought up a lot, you have Jalen Naylor, who can play and is probably ready to maybe step into that second wide receiver role. Not that it's easy to play wide receiver, but it's easier when you get to play with a guy like Justin Jefferson. And they need the cap space. They need play. Like I think they trade him.
Sauce?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Did something right.
Thanks, man.
Congratulations.
good job.
Thanks.
I agree.
Wow.
Thanks, that guy. Yeah, I don't know.
So, do you get much time to watch professional football, Coach?
Yeah, it's on the in-season grind we have is almost unexplainable to people.
I can't imagine. Yeah.
You're. I think I've been home before midnight a couple times in season. It's crazy. And Sunday, the players' day off for us is our biggest work day. So we're in the office. So we do have the games on. In the background when we're in the office all day Sunday. So we get to watch some. But.
All right, so who do you like? Let's go through this. The AFC Championship game is Sunday at 2 o'clock. The New England Patriots are at the Denver Broncos. And before I get your take on that game, let's just try it again. We're going to try it all week. The quarterback of the Denver Broncos, Sauce, for the AFC title game is?
Jarrett Stidham.
God, he got it.
He got it.
Took him 3 days, but we got there.
Nice job, Meat
Now, if
Sauce.
he can retain it for the next 2 days, that is still in question, but nailed it. Jarrett Stidham is the quarterback. So Drake May versus Stidham on Sunday. Who do you like?
I got to go Patriots. And that's hard from this lifelong time in Indianapolis with the Manning, Brady, Cole. It's hard to root for the Patriots for anything. But I got Brad Stevens in Boston. That helps. But can you bet against them this week? Don't you feel terrible for the Broncos? It's awful.
Yeah.
I feel terrible for them.
Those guys, like specifically Sauce, hates Sean Payton so much that I don't think he feels bad for the Broncos at all.
Man,
I don't want the kid hurt, but screw you,
I feel bad
otherwise.
for Bo Nix.
because that was fun. They were fun to watch. That was, and
bad.
hopefully this kid can get it going. And we have enough. These have been some great games. Holy cow!
They have.
Been some fun games to watch.
Football's undefeated. It's just the bottom line.
I think I saw something this morning that there's been 15 lead changes in the fourth quarter, the most in NFL playoff history.
I mean, that Bears game was as good of a football game as I've watched in a long time. That pass from Caleb Williams was arguably one of the best things I've watched.
And then we got the national football game, a championship game on Monday night, which was a great game as well. And I'm still debating whether or not, and as much as I love them, I'm not sure Indiana was the best football team on the field that night. I thought Miami had them.
It's the second most fun national championship game I've watched.
Well played.
Solid. The second game on Sunday is the NFC title game at 5:30. The Los Angeles Rams of Anaheim are at Sam Darnold and the Seattle Seahawks. On DraftKings, the Seahawks are 2.5-point favorites. We mentioned this a day or two ago, but both games against those two teams this year, one game was a 2-point game. The other one was a 1-point overtime game. So they've played each other tight both games.
I'm going to take the Rams. I'm a Stafford fan. Nice. I think the way they had to go get gritty and win that last game, they're going to ride that momentum. I feel the Rams here.
Do you know the Oz Perlman angle? You know the mentalist Oz Perlman? Have you heard of him? You ever seen his videos?
If I don't,
he's going to blow your mind.
So he was on America's Got Talent like 10 years ago. Now he's spent the last handful of years blowing everybody's mind. He's the guy that goes to football teams, practice facilities, and they do
It's
like
really
the preseason
unbelievable.
It's just unbelievable.
Yep.
So he has, I don't remember how many months back this was. He was at the Rams facility earlier this year, and he has Matt Stafford come up to the front of the room, and he said he wants him to visualize a play. And he throws him a football. Meanwhile, he's like, he has him pick out a guy, and he picks Davante Adams. And Davante Adams writes a score on his hand. He's basically like, I want you to visualize what you think the Super Bowl would be and who you're beating. And while he's doing that, so Davante Adams writes a score on his hand, doesn't show anybody. He has Matt Stafford throw the football to anybody he wants in the room. And he throws it to Kyren Williams, the running back. And he throws it back to Matt Stafford. Then Oz says, throw it to anybody else in the room that you want. He throws it to Kobe Durant. And then he says to Davante Adams, he goes, you were thinking about the Broncos, correct? And Davante says, yes. And then he says, and the score was 23-14, right? And Davante shows his hand, and it says 23-14. And everybody's mind's blown. Then, to take it up a notch, Kyren Williams' number is 23. Kobe Durant's number is 14.
Oh, yeah.
That's not even a trick. That's just.
It's like, how is that even possible? So anyway,
That's witchcraft.
so that was months ago. And now, even though Jarrett Stidham,
Look at you.
even though Stidham is the quarterback, everybody's like, if this Super Bowl goes 23-14 Rams over Broncos, how do we even go on as a society? If Oz does this weird mentalist trick, but then it actually happens, then we have a glitch in the Matrix.
Yeah.
It's on. I've seen some of those other ones. Maybe it wasn't him, but other ones in these preseason.
It probably
meetings.
was him.
They do blow your mind. I don't.
Right.
I need to bring one of those guys in.
It's unbelievable.
But I mean, we're one game away. Like, if it's Broncos and Rams, we're all going to tweak out if it's 23-14. Man, Oz is a freak.
There's got to be some degenerate gamblers that are just putting that money line on that game.
For sure.
Man, Rob Vegas.
But see, that's the thing. Like, if Oz Perlman somehow really knows, he ought to be a gazillionaire.
Right.
Yeah. Literally.
Right?
Yep. Maybe he is. Maybe he's secretly making all these bets on. Maybe he had a lot of money on River Falls.
Oh my gosh!
Scooped it, man.
What's his thing? He says he's not a mind reader. He
said he just reads people. He says so many times that this is not true mind reading. This isn't magic. But like we've always mentioned, if you've seen the movie The Prestige, Christopher Nolan, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
If he truly could do it, it would be really dumb to say that you're doing it. Yeah. It's so much smarter to go, this isn't mind reading. Because otherwise, if he was reading our minds, we would shoot him. We'd say, we have to kill this. It would be like the Salem witch trials. We'd be like, we can't let this guy just walk around reading our minds.
He knew you were going to shoot him.
He would know ahead of time. So anyway, I don't really care. I'm cheering for 23-14 Rams over the Broncos in the Super Bowl just to see what happens to the world. That would be
insane.
I don't even know how we would react to that. He would be the story Monday morning. It wouldn't be the Rams won the Super Bowl. It'd be, did you hear Oz nailed it like 4 months ago? Witchcraft. Absolute witchcraft. You never know. Let's see. So you're going Rams and Patriots. That's your prediction?
Yep.
Well, good luck beating the
anything
mentalist.
if I win?
I don't know. All right, Fan 5 in a second. Headlines later. More of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on The Fan.
The Fan.